Hi everyone, so today's session is going to be about shoulder strengthening. It can be done after injuries, but أكيد be careful. Make sure you do your physio first, your physio period first, and then if you have injuries, of course, and then you go back to doing these exercises by yourself. So these exercises can be done, the first part with the elastic band. It can be done standing, sitting, kneeling, any position that is comfortable for you. Sitting is usually the most comfortable position. Right, so we're gonna start by grabbing the band, over grip, and then straight arms in front of you. And when you inhale, you pull the band to the sides as far as you can, hold it for a second, and then exhale, bring the band back in. And make sure you're always controlling the band, so you don't want the band pulling you quickly as you close your arms. And inhale to pull, and exhale forward. And we're going to do one more time. Inhale, pull, and this time we're going to lift both arms overhead and then pull the band behind your shoulders. Keep it close to your shoulders, so here we're touching. And we're moving a bit today. So we're actually touching the back of the shoulders here, trying to get the band as wide as possible, as long as possible, and inhale to pull. Remember, most of the time we inhale while opening the front of your body. And one more time, and up. Now this time we're gonna pull and hold. So holding this position, just bend your elbows and extend. Try to keep your elbows at shoulder level the whole time, or slightly below the shoulder level. Inhale to pull, and exhale again with control. Bend your elbows all the way in. Remember, with the elastic band, you can make it a bit longer, a bit shorter, to really fine-tune the resistance. And one more time. And now we're going to do the circles. So starting in front with straight arms, circle up, back, and this time we're gonna get the band as far away from your back as possible. On the way down and on the way up, and all the way down. Again, inhale to start your movement, get it away from your back, and exhale all the way forward. And also making sure you're always controlling your movement, so you don't want the band, especially at this point, it tends to pull you quickly. We're trying not to let the band do the movement. And one more time, big circle, and big circle. All right. Now grabbing the band from underneath, under grip, and starting with arms overhead. So your arms are lifted up, and this time we're going to try from the other side, see what it looks like. I have more space here. All right, so the arms are not straight above your shoulder level, they're slightly in front. And we're going to pull the band to the chest. So open your arms, pulling the band in the direction of your chest, and then up again. So inhale to pull, and exhale up again. Make sure you don't go too low or too high, otherwise you're going to lose the resistance of the band. So inhale to pull, and exhale forward. And this is what it looks like from the front. Exhale, all right. And one more time, and up. All right, now putting your elbows against your rib cage, and they are bent at 90 degrees, the elbows. And I'm gonna have to go to the side again. I think I'm gonna stay at the side now. All right. So your elbows are bent at 90 degrees against your rib cage, and when you inhale, turn out your shoulders and open your hands to the side, and exhale to close, and inhale to open. So the movement is always starting from your shoulder, not from your hands, fingers. And exhale to close. Okay. And the last one, pull the band and then bend your elbows more all the way, and we're starting from this position, keeping the tension on the band. Extend your arms upwards and then down again. and inhale to extend up, and exhale to go down. So again, we're trying to keep the same tension on the band the whole time for the whole movement. And one more time, up and down. Alright. And just let the band go. We're gonna put the band away, and we're gonna move back to some plank exercises. And we're just gonna go through the basic planks for today. So remember, the plank exercises do work your core muscles, but they also work the legs, front of the legs in this example. They work your shoulders a lot. There's a lot of weight on the shoulders. So we're gonna start with the standard high plank, all right, and just holding the position. And for the planks, we're gonna try to do every exercise for at least 30 seconds. If it's more, even better. If you cannot hold the high plank for 30 seconds, put your knees down. I thought we prepared this one. So hips down. Okay. Keeping your hands under your shoulders, and this is the easier version of it. And for the low plank, we're gonna do the same thing, starting with the normal one, low plank on your elbows and your toes. All right. And just holding the position. Again, if you cannot do at least 30 seconds, put your knees down and hold the position for 30 seconds. Most people are going to be able to do this for 30 seconds on the knees. If you cannot, you just do as long as you can, and then you rest a bit and then do it again. So, alright. Now we're going to do the side plank. So for the side plank, obviously, you're going to be facing the side. Alright. And so this is the first one. The standard side plank on the elbow, on the low plank. Feet are on top of each other, chest wide, straight arm upwards. And again, we're just holding this position. In case the balance is too difficult to hold, step forward with your upper leg. Alright, and this should make the position just a bit easier as far as balance is concerned. And if it's still too hard for you, you can put your lower knee on the mat, with the other leg staying straight. And again, just holding for at least 30 seconds in each position. Alright, and we're gonna switch sides. So obviously we're not doing the whole 30 seconds right now, in case you find it's too short. Again, holding the position. This is the standard one. If you can hold this one, that's perfect. Later on in another video, we're gonna do some more advanced variations of it. Alright, this is the second one, which is a bit easier for the balance. Then the third one, which is a bit easier for everything, is with one knee down on the mat. And for the last part, we're gonna show the reverse plank. So you start in the seated position. This is the easiest way to start. Straight arms, and for the fingers, if you can have your fingers pointing forward, that's perfect. If not, you point to the side or backwards, which are a bit easier on the wrists especially. And so this is the reverse plank. Holding this position, just make sure your head doesn't fall backwards, which would be a bit annoying for the neck. All right. And then to make it easier, you bend your knees and put your feet flat, 90 degrees, yes. And come in, keep your hips high. And even this position is not easy, but it can be making perfect angles, right angles. That's good. All right, and I keep making sure your shoulders are away from your ears and lifting your hips as high as you can. And all right, you can rest. You can rest. All right. So we're trying to do at least 10 repetitions. I like to do what we call to failure, as many repetitions as you can for the elastic band first, and then the planks. As we said, we're doing at least 30 seconds of each variation. If you can do up to 2 minutes of each, that would be perfect. but I'm warning you, it's not easy. Right? So we'll see you in another video. That's all for today.
You've got one life to